Welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get this thing rolling here. Make sure the stream's coming through all right, and we'll get started at the top of the hour. Looks like YouTube's good. Also, feel free to interact in the chat. Looks like the chat's coming through on YouTube and Facebook. We'll get YouTube and Facebook. Looks like audio, video on Facebook. So we are good to go here. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Hope you're having a great Saturday. A little step out of the norm for us tonight, doing a broadcast on Saturday instead of Sunday night. What's up, Angelo? Good deal. Definitely getting warm here in Tennessee, so got activities flaring up, you know, got I am fully vaccinated, so kids have had soccer, kind of starting to just you know, feel almost normal again. What's up, Joe? So, hope all of you are staying safe, staying well, getting a little bit of life back. What's up, Barton? Yeah, and one reason I shifted to tonight is I got some plans tomorrow afternoon, and just just in case, having a good time and things go well. Don't want to feel like I got somewhere to be tomorrow night. So I wanted to go ahead and get this going and see what the Saturday night crowd is like. All right, so it is the top of the hour, so we'll get started here. Let me get my recording going. Now up first, we are going to do the 88 Fleer basketball set break. Before we do that, pre-war mixer. So 88 Fleer sold out first, so we're going to break it first. So that's just kind of how that's going to roll. So if it's your first time breaking with us, do a quick rundown of how we do things. So this is a complete set with stickers, and because of that, 143 cards, we had a 10 spot limit. So however many spots you bought, that's how many cards you're going to get. Congrats to Boxes of Cards on Twitter for getting that free spot in the giveaway on this one. So you can see here our stickers end up as those last 11 spots on our checklist. So what we'll do is we'll take this list, we'll put it into the randomizer. We'll randomize it, a certain number of times, which we'll figure out in a minute. And then the randomized list of names will get pasted right next to this checklist. Whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets Antoine Carr. Whoever's name comes out number 17 gets a Michael Jordan, and so on. Now, what we won't do is read through all the hits. Since this is kind of a small checklist, I will scroll through, but or I won't read through every card. I will read through the hits, and as we go, you should be able to see all the cards with the names beside them. All right, so that's how we do things, and we'll get started here. So good luck, everybody. We do use random.org for all our randomization purposes. If somebody would put me a number between 3 and 9 in the chat, the first number in will be the number of times we'll randomize for the 88 Fleer break. The second number in the chat will be however many times we'll randomize for the pre-war mixer. So if you would hit me up with a number in the chat between 3 and 9. All right, so Dylan, we got 3 randoms here on the 88 Fleer. Appreciate that, Dylan. And maybe somebody else will stick a number in there for us that we'll use on the next break. There we go. Thanks, Barton. So we'll do 4 on the pre-war mixer. All right, so again, here's our list. Yeah, Brett, Joe, y'all were just a touch late. Okay, so we're going to copy our list. So this 88 Fleer is going 3 times. So here is 1, 2, 3. There we go. Of course, 88 Fleer is a really fun set. You know, you got 3 Jordan cards. I'm going to go ahead and make this smaller so you just don't see the Jordan in case you didn't already. And then we'll make this a little bigger. But we also have lots more rookie action in 88 Fleer. So, you know, you got the Pippen, Stockton, Reggie Miller, Horace Grant, Dennis Rodman. So some good fun rookie cards as well. Muggsy is in there. But first hit we'll look at Dominique Wilkins goes to Greg Ritzer. So this is, it's a lot of glare. Overall near mint set, you know, the main issue is centering. This set picked up at the show in Memphis a couple of weeks ago, so always fun to snag a set in person. Larry Bird goes to CJ. Muggsy Bogues goes to David Doyle. Horace Grant, number 16, goes to James Cohorn. And if you are just tuning in, we are doing the 88 Fleer break before the pre-war mixer, so we'll jump into that mixer after we're done here. Michael Jordan goes to David Doyle. Nice, David. Couple of hits there for you. Getting the Jordans always nice. It's hard to find a bad Michael Jordan card, isn't it? Everyone I see, I'm like, you know, that's one of my favorite Michael Jordan cards. Scottie Pippen goes to Jeff Williams. There's the Pippen rookie. We will jump up a little bit here, all the way to number 40, so I will just kind of scroll a little slow so you can look for your name as we go here. But we got the Joe Dumars as we get to these Pistons. The Dumars goes to John Hartman. The Rodman rookie goes to Joe Mordini. The Thomas goes to Alexander Miller. And of course, there are Hall of Famers even that we aren't looking at. You know, like I didn't, and other stars, like I didn't pull the Chris Mullin. He's a cool, I always like Mullin. But Akeem goes to Charles Bailey. The Reggie rookie goes to Justin Pierce. Kareem is the next one we'll look at. So goes to James Cohorn. And then Magic Johnson goes to David Boxey. Patrick Ewing, a little nicer centering on the Ewing than is average for the set, so that's nice. Up there's our free spot. Paul Pressey. There you go, boxes of cards. if you don't get in on those free spot giveaways, folks, make sure you follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, Instagram. 3 ways to enter. I just put the total number of entrants, based on the counts that social media gives me into a randomizer, randomize it, go and then just go count. Like this time, I think we had like 140 or something between the 3. And so it's like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram because those are the order that I set my accounts up in. So then I just count through. So there were 49 on entrants on Facebook. So then like the 61st spot, ends up being on Twitter and so on. So if that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. It makes sense when you see it. All right. Charles Barkley. Oops, I never showed the Patrick Ewing. So Ewing here goes to Greg. So nice Ewing there for you, Greg. Then we got the Chuck. Goes to John Hartman. Drexler goes to Mark Odenwelder. Karl Malone. Goes to Jeffrey Gahn. And then the Stockton rookie. Color scheme works really well on the Jazz there, doesn't it? Stockton goes to Zach Thiel. It's a nice little Stockton. And then we got the All-Star series, which kind of wraps up the set. So there's one of the cool things about 88 is because of the All-Stars, then plus the stickers, you end up with 3 of some of these, classic players in this set. So Michael Jordan goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Again, man, one of my favorite Michael Jordan cards. Magic Johnson goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Nice little double hit there for you, Jeffrey. Larry Bird goes to Chris Talaski. And the Dominique also goes to Chris. Then Akeem goes to Alexander Miller. The Stockton goes to Justin Pierce. There's the Barkley. Really is one of my favorite Barkley cards. Goes to Alex Miller. Ewing goes to Greg Ritzer. It's a good Ewing card too. And then we'll look at a few of these stickers. So the bird here goes to Mark Odenwelder. Drexler goes to Jeffrey Gahn. Ewing goes to Brad Halverson. Magic goes to David Doyle. Mike goes to Justin Pierce. And then Karl Malone goes to Alexander Miller. There you have it. So that's all the ones we're looking at on the 88 Fleer. Congrats to those of you who got solid hits. It's a fun set to build, not too difficult if you do want to start in on that one. So then up next, we've got our mixer break. So same style here for the pre-war mixer. So 100 spots sold, or sorry, 100 spots total, 99 sold. Oops, I didn't get all my lists there, did I? Here, let me go pull my Last two cards off that list. Sorry, 1 second. Please bear with me. Okay, got them. All right, see, that's when we do this. All right, that's why I number them. So it's like, oh, there's two missing. But this checklist was put up on the break site along with condition description, which I will hide here in a minute just because can't show everything on the screen all at once. And these don't line up simply because I've got this row here saying what each column is. But congrats to BK Cubs fan 4149 also on Twitter on this one. So sold 99 spots, gave one away. Try to give away a spot in every break we do with 100 spots or more. So the second name that came through is the one we'll random, or the second number that came through is the one we'll random tonight. So Barton will do 4. So same deal here. Right. Good luck, everybody. I'll get my random window. Get a new one up here. And our list of names. So again, we'll randomize this 4 times. Good luck. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Had a limit of 3 spots per person on this one. So the 3 limit did, 3 limit plus the higher price point did kind of take down the, it took us a minute to sell it out, which I was kind of happy about because it helped me feel like, all right, so we hid that column so we can see this all at once here. And a little bigger. But yeah, I think, our breaks that have the lower price points, they've been selling out in about 15 minutes or so, and this one took us, I think it was 4 hours or so. So that one felt a little better. Everybody I think who wanted to get in got in, unless you just didn't check your email or something. So again, we won't show every hit, but hey, all these cards are from before World War II, so these are all hits in my book. Really cool cards. Lots of different sets represented. Threw some caramel cards in this one. I tend not to put caramel cards in these breaks, mostly because I feel like caramel cards are undervalued and they go in my box of cards that will one day be sold, but not this day. But I did throw a few in here. So McQuillan goes to Kenneth Barnes, and with an $85 price point, we will read every one of these. Then we got, these are American Caramel E91. Krieger goes to Brady Phelps. So this is kind of that design. Again, these caramels are, a lot of these cards are pre-war, low grade, but very cool cards nonetheless. Now this one's not low grade, especially not for a pre-war card. Eddie Collins, this is an E91 set B. So, probably not your average pre-war collector's favorite set, but cool card of a Hall of Famer anyways, and in really nice condition. So the Collins goes to Jeffrey Gahn. So it's a PSA 4. Then we got some E95s. So these are Philadelphia Caramel cards. So Kerrigan goes to Pete Stanley. And then the Merkel goes to Daniel Ballard. So these cards are pretty tough in general. So This is the Kerrigan with the paper loss on the back, and then the stamp on the back for the Merkel. I personally really like these original stamps that are on a lot of the smaller tobacco and caramel cards from the early 1900s. Um, Lots of kids use those to indicate ownership, so that's just a cool little flashback. And so we do have some T206s here. I actually didn't pull any of the T206s to look at. Um, they are all lower grade. Owen goes to Charlie Bly. Nabe goes to Brad Halverson. Chappelle goes to Brian Weaver. Gansel goes to Atori. Willett goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Phelps goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Hoffman, and that is the St. Louis variation, goes to Aaron Duff. Gilbert goes to Greg Ritzer. Doolin Portrait goes to Joe Zacchio. Joe, welcome to the breaks. I don't remember your name if you've been in one before, so at least I haven't read it on the broadcast. So welcome. Apologize if I messed up your name. Feel free to send me a phonetic email, and I'll try to do better next time. Schlee goes to Randy Jones. Unglaub goes to Mark O. We got Tris Speaker. This is the E91C. Goes to Brett Beer. So Speaker here is PSA 1. Crease across it, but hey, it's Tris Speaker from 1910. Very cool card. Uh, Another E91C of Leech goes to Al Goodwin. We got Dolly Gray. This is a no stats on the back variation, goes to Angelo. This is a an SGC3. So T205, so gold borders here. Really nice gold on these, on this one in particular. Uh, so no stats on the back here for Dolly. T205s does have some tougher, fun variations to chase if you're a master set kind of guy, which I know some of you are. Let's see, some raw T205s through here as well. Ewing goes to Pete Stanley. Berger goes to Louis Hillenmeyer. Evans goes to Gerard. And if you are curious about the condition of your specific card, remember the checklist with the condition is on the break listing that you can still get to from the home page. All right, we got Harmon, both ears. This goes to Rich Anton. Now this is an SGC4. Again, really nice card. Strong gold on the edges on this one. Really pretty registration too, which is something else you always have to consider with the pre-war cards. And so that just means, the different colors came through on different color passes. So the more tightly they're aligned, the better the image looks. So the gray, the registration's not quite as good. I don't know if you can tell on the webcam, but you can see kind of his eyes are just, it's the most noticeable place where, oh yeah, those colors don't line up just totally perfect. And so just kind of, the registration on this one though, gorgeous. Gorgeous card. That one goes to Rich Anton. So nice pre-war card there for you, Rich. And, not all of these raw cards are beaters, like the Latham here. So William Bender. Let's see, trying to, there we go, we focused in. Okay, so there's the Latham. Still nice, VG example. Feister goes to David Sadler. For those Cubbies. And some of these are in nice little tobacco card holders, which is convenient. Let's see, Schmidt goes to James Hop. Not showing you that one, but Briss Lord here. Briscoe goes to Brett. If I can get him to focus. There he is. Hello, Briss. We got Robert Ewing. Now, there are actually two Ewings in this break. There was a Ewing earlier that's a little worse condition that we did not show. And there's this Ewing, which goes to Jake Gebhardt. I didn't realize I had two Ewings until I was pulling cards. I was like, oh, there's two of him. Then we got Hartzell, goes to Dylan Stewart. Stone, whoops, scrolled the wrong way. Stone goes to Barton Durham. Love the blue on this one. Really pretty. Then we got Hal Chase. Goes to William Bender. Again, registration on this one's really solid. And then Ty Cobb goes to Joseph Desario. Now these are T211 or T201 double folders. So the card here, it's a lot like the 1955 Topps issue. So the card folds down, and the players share their legs essentially. So this is actually Sam Crawford here on the front, and so Crawford then could fold down, and you would have Ty Cobb. So there's Cobb. But really fun set. Pretty small one, 50 cards. Not too ambitious if you ever want to chase it, but pretty condition sensitive, especially around the fold. Um, but fun set to collect. Lots of Hall of Famers. Lots of other stars from the day that we've largely forgotten. But very nice hit, Joe. Got a W514 Hal Chase. Strip card goes to Jared Houston. SGC 1.5 on this one. So the strip cards largely from the 20s were they were issued in strips and hand cut apart. So this is a hand cut card, but he's a cool one. Oh, and I meant to put this one back here. I'm gonna put him backwards so we can see Ty. Nothing against Sam, but you know. All right, got quite a few Goudies in this one. So Bush, so some 33 Goudies here. Bush goes to Scott Smith, Hogan, Scott Owens. Ewell goes to Matthew Heidel. And we got, and I don't know if y'all have noticed yet, but I just bolded the ones that I pulled for us to look at, because, all right, so we got Bartell goes to Kevin Taylor. So 33 Goudie design, front, back. A lot of times you'll have this here, so that's not where the big league tube, it didn't bleed through. It's called wet sheet transfer, so where the sheets were stacked on top of each other after printing. So that big league gum actually ends up underneath the the green printing here, which is kind of cool. Um, but that's one of the, if you, it's a, not all of them have it, but the ones that do, always fun to, one of my favorite things about 30s cards is, in general, is the wet sheet transfer. You get it on some others too, but it's pretty common on the Gaudies because of the bold colors. Moore goes to John Farstfelt. Weaver goes to Josh Waxman. Cantwell goes to Kevin Taylor. Reynolds goes to Jeffrey Welch. Burns goes to Corey Estland. Cohen goes to Scott Owens. Rule goes to Joseph Saruya. Thompson goes to Greg Ritzer. Grimm goes to John Dobe. Warner goes to Aaron Duff. Stevenson goes to Patrick Gillespie. Barry goes to John Dobe. Let's see, Mahaffey goes to Jason Shepard. Belay holder goes to Al Godwin. Luque goes to David Boxey. Bridges goes to Aaron Duff. All right, Pie Trainer. I don't know if you can. I'm not gonna scroll down just because I don't want to show the Ruth yet. I think he's right after Pie. So here's the trainer. One's going to Josh Waxman. Nice little Hall of Famer there for you, Josh. All right, here we go. Burke goes to Brett Beer, and Babe Ruth goes to Barton Durham. Huge hit, Barton. Nice way. Nice hit, Barton. And you picked the number. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. So 1933 Sport Kings, Babe Ruth. Fantastic hit. These Ruth cards are just getting tucked away, getting harder and harder to find. So congrats. Massive hit, Barton. Tuck that one away and do not look back. Ugh, so sorry, Brett. I forgot that there was a number between two, man. Oh. Oh, wow. That's just such an epic card. And Brett, I am so sorry. That's a heartbreaker. We got a few 34 Gaudies in this one as well. So we've got uh, Linus Frey. So the high numbers are a little tougher in the 34 Gaudies than they carry a little bit of a premium, even though it's a smaller set. So Frey's one of those. Goes to Jeffrey Gahn. And nice looking front. Little color job on the back. Then we got Gerald Walker. Make sure we got two Walkers here, and they're different. But so this is Gerald Walker, number 26, goes to David Sadler. Schulmerich goes to Jeffrey Carlson. Nelson goes to John Farstfelt. Jorgens goes to Brian Weaver. Crowder goes to David Doyle. Cool goes to Mitchell Kogert. Bolton goes to Brian Yacker. Salters goes to Robert Morris. So some of these are pretty nice, and some of them are pretty rough. So yeah, Hildebrand goes to Al Godwin. Betts goes to Angelo. Stone goes to David Sadler. Allen goes to Gerard. And we got Strip and Porter both going to Michael Orzechowski. Then we got Pete Fox goes to David Doyle. Hal Trosky goes to Pete Stanley. Ryan goes to Jared Houston. Hurst goes to John Dobay. And then Fred Walker goes to get Jeffrey Gahn. So pulled out Fred here. Later on when we've got snapshots of players in action, I get why sometimes they got a funny face, but seriously, a lot of time and effort went into making these plates. You could have, you know, I don't know, given him a solemn look on his face or something. But Fred there for the Yankees. Then we got Bell goes to Joseph Cerullo. Koenig goes to Kevin Mitchell. Anthony Portillo gets Hayes, number 63. And then Chick Haffey goes to Greg Ritzer. There's the Haffey. Maybe. It's a little funk there on the side, on the surface. A nice little Hall of Famer there from the 34 Gowdy set. So Gowdy is they had a Canadian version as well called Worldwide Gum. So we got a Worldwide Gum card here on the left. We got a few of those from 34. They always reuse the designs, not always from the same year. So there are a few cards in the 34 Worldwide Gum set, for example, that use 33 Gowdy images or designs. So, but thought I'd show you one of these so you can always, on the back, you can see the difference here. It's Big League Chewing Gum, Worldwide Gum, Montreal, printed in Canada, while the Gowdies were Gowdy Gum Company, Boston, made in the USA. So that's the difference in those. So Cam is Worldwide Gum, goes to John Forstfelt. Also getting the Worldwide Gum, our free spot, BK Cubs fan 4149 on Twitter. And then English goes to Brian Weaver. Hurst goes to Josh Bailey. Porter goes to James Brandt. Jordan goes to Michael Newman. Had a few 36 Gowdies in here as well. Some of those are real rough, but pulled out the 3 Hall of Famers here. I think that we had in there. So we had Klein, goes to John St. Martin. So black and white, still the smaller gum-sized cards, unlike the premium issue, which honestly I feel like I see more often than the smaller issue from 36. Then Hildebrand goes to Mitchell Kogert. Higgins goes to William Bender. Castleman goes to Jeff Williams. Dykes goes to Charles Bailey. Derringer goes to Mitchell Kogert. There's the Derringer. We got Hemsley goes to Barton Durham. Cressetti goes to Jared Houston. There's the Cressetti. Brubaker goes to Zach Thiel. Banura goes to Keith Shortle. And then a couple of graded 38 Gowdies. We got Dick Bartell goes to Joseph Cerullo. PSA 3 here. And then Geringer goes to James Hopp. So 2 with a mark. So players are doubled up in the 38 Gowdy set. The low numbers have these blank backgrounds. And then you get lots of doodles in the back, like little cartoons and designs. on the background. 300 hitter. A big gun in Detroit's offensive. You know, fun little stuff. I like the weird, quirky things. Then the last couple of cards, we got Vosmik goes to Angelo, and the 39 play ball Burger goes to Brady Phelps. So we'll get this list posted up here for both these breaks here in just a few minutes. I'll email out a link to it as well as the recording. Congrats to those of you who hit it big. Condolences to those of you who did not. Hope all of you enjoy the cards you got, whether or not they're big names or somebody you need to Google and figure out who they are, because lots of cool stories out there that way too. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. We got 53 tops coming up on next Friday. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. It is low to mid grade as well. I think the Mantl's PSA 2, some PSA 1s on stars. So it's about the only way we'll be able to break some of these 50 sets as the prices just continue to soar. But this buy-in will be a little more manageable at uh, just my mind went blank. I think we're at $35 a spot on that one. But anyways, keep an eye out for that one coming out Friday, and then we'll probably resume our Sunday cadence unless just everybody loves Saturday. But I'm sure the people who were able to tune in Saturday, who usually can't Sunday, will love it, and those who can't tune in Saturday, who usually do Sunday, love it. So really, we'll just probably stick with Sunday. But anyways, thanks again. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy some of this warmer weather, and stay safe, everybody. This is Burl.